When Lee Min-ho finally opened up to Dispatch in a rare and deeply personal interview, fans around the world held their breath. What he revealed wasn't just a confirmation of long-standing rumors. It was a declaration from the heart. Before we dive into this exclusive story, don't forget to subscribe for more emotional and surprising stories about your favorite stars. After years of speculation, whispers, and subtle clues, Lee Min-ho addressed the question that has lingered in the minds of millions. Why Kim Go-eun? Why, among all the stunning and talented actresses he's worked with, did he choose her? The interview wasn't scheduled as a publicity stunt or a promotion. Dispatch reached out for clarity, and to everyone's surprise, Lee Min-ho agreed. He didn't flinch. He didn't hesitate. He was ready to speak, not as an actor, but as a man who had made a choice with his heart. I've worked with many incredible actresses, he began, his voice calm and reflective. And I respect every one of them. But Kim Go-eun, she's different. She changed me. The words echoed across the interview room. And within minutes, they echoed around the internet. Fans have seen him paired on screen with dazzling stars, from Park Min-young and Jun Ji-hyun to Sun Ye-jin and Koo Hae-sundae. Each pairing sparked its own wave of rumors. Each drama delivered its own kind of chemistry. But Lee Min-ho made it clear. Chemistry on screen isn't the same as connection off screen. With Go-eun, it wasn't just acting, he said. She saw through me. Through the fame, through the pressure, through the version of myself that the world knows. She saw the real me, and she stayed. He recalled how they first met during the early script readings of The King, Eternal Monarch. She didn't try to impress anyone. She wasn't concerned with appearances or hierarchy. She was just present, real, grounded. That authenticity drew him in. While other actresses dazzled with charm, Go-eun impressed him with her simplicity. She didn't try to shine, she just did. There was a moment, he remembered, during a night shoot. We were both exhausted. It was cold. She saw me shivering, and quietly took off her coat, and draped it over my shoulders. No cameras. No staff watching. Just her being kind. That's when I knew. Lee Min-ho admitted he was hesitant at first. His image was tightly controlled. The industry didn't make room for honest, vulnerable relationships. And yet, the more time he spent around Go-eun, the more he realized he couldn't ignore what was growing inside him. I found myself wanting to protect her, he said softly. Not because she was weak, but because she's strong. Strong in a quiet way. The kind of strength that makes you want to be better. He went on to explain that in an industry filled with expectations and pretenses, Go-eun offered him peace. She wasn't dazzled by his fame. She didn't treat him like a star. She treated him like a man. And that made all the difference. Dispatch asked the bold question directly. Did he fall for her during filming? Lee Min-ho smiled. Yes, but I didn't tell her. Not then. I was afraid. I didn't want to ruin what we had. And I wasn't sure if she felt the same. But as time passed, even after the drama ended, their connection didn't fade. They kept in touch. Quietly. Privately. Messages turned into calls. Calls turned into dinners. And somewhere between ordinary moments and stolen glances, love took root. I had options, he admitted. There were others who showed interest. There were safer choices. But love isn't about what's safe. It's about what's true. And Kim Go-eun, in his words, was the truest thing he'd ever known. He admired her intelligence, her honesty, and her ability to remain grounded in a world that constantly tried to shake her. While many actresses chased fame or filtered their lives through social media, Go-eun stayed authentic. She read books. She spent time with family. She avoided the spotlight unless it mattered. She reminded me of who I was before the world told me who to be, he said. Dispatch pressed further. Wasn't it difficult keeping the relationship secret? Of course, he nodded. There were moments I wanted to shout it from rooftops. Like when she comforted me after my father got sick. Or when she flew across the country, just to spend one day with me on set. But we agreed. We would protect this first. Let it grow quietly. And yet, the silence wasn't easy. Especially when fans speculated about him dating others. When rumors linked him to other co-stars or idols. When Go-eun was asked about her love life during interviews, and had to smile politely, never revealing the truth. I hated seeing her pretend, he confessed. But she never complained. She understood. And that's why I love her even more. He recounted one particular incident, when he almost broke. They were in the same city, attending separate events. After the cameras were off, they snuck away to a small restaurant. No makeup. No entourage. Just the two of them sharing a bowl of ramen. And in that tiny moment, He felt more alive than at any red carpet or award ceremony. I realized then, I don't want glamour. I don't want attention. I want her. Just her. Lee Min-ho also shared that his mother had met Kim Go-eun and instantly adored her. She told me, "This girl is different. Don't lose her." And I knew she was right. Dispatch asked if he had ever considered going public earlier. He nodded slowly. There were moments I thought about it. But each time, we asked ourselves, are we strong enough to handle the backlash? Korean society still reacts strongly to celebrity relationships. We didn't want our love to be turned into gossip. We wanted it to be real. But now, with the relationship stronger than ever, Lee Min-ho said he no longer felt afraid. She's my person. I don't care about opinions anymore. I chose her. And I'll choose her every time. He ended the interview with a quiet declaration that left Dispatch stunned, and fans worldwide deeply emotional. I've been in this industry for almost 2 decades. I've achieved a lot, but nothing means more to me than what I have with her. If I could do it all over again, I would still choose Kim Go-eun. Every single time. The honesty in his voice. The sincerity in his words. It wasn't rehearsed. It wasn't part of a PR campaign. It was real. And fans felt it. Within minutes of the interview's release, social media exploded. Fans praised his courage, his loyalty, and the way he honored the woman he loves. The hashtags #Lee Min-ho chooses Go-eun and #MinGoForever began trending worldwide. For many, this wasn't just celebrity news. It was a love story they had believed in from the start. A story of patience, sacrifice, and finally truth. Lee Min-ho didn't choose Kim Go-eun because she was the loudest or the flashiest. He chose her because she was the quiet strength beside him. The hand that never let go. The one who saw his heart before she saw his fame. And now the world knows. Their love is no longer a secret. It's a legacy in the making. So to every fan who believed, you were right all along. Love wins. And Lee Min-ho and Kim Go-eun are living proof. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. What do you think about Lee Min-ho's heartfelt reasons for choosing Kim Go-eun? Let us know in the comments below. And stay tuned for more powerful stories that go beyond the headlines and into the heart. As Lee Min-ho's heartfelt confession to Dispatch spread across the world, every fan turned their attention to one question. How would Kim Go-eun respond? Would she stay silent as she always had, quietly guarding her private life? Or would she finally speak from the heart, the way he did? It didn't take long to find out. Only 2 days after Lee Min-ho's interview shook the internet, Kim Go-eun's agency reached out to clarify that she would be releasing a personal statement. No press conference, no media event, just her words, from her heart. And that was more than enough. What she wrote wasn't long, but it didn't have to be. It was raw, personal, and filled with the same kind of quiet honesty